I seem to be forgetting a lot these days, Alzheimer's. The doctors tell me that with time it will get worse. So I figure it might be a good time to start writing some things down, or else risk losing my memories forever. Over 60 years of memories, some good, some bad, and yet I don't know where to start. There are some memories that aren't meant to be shared, even with those we love the most. I haven't spoken of this one in particular in over 40 years.
By paralyzing Cuba's economy, culminated in victory as 1958 ended. Castro met an all-out government offensive with a counterattack, and in the battle for the key rail center of Santa Clara, won the crucial victory. Batista resigned to prevent more bloodshed and fled the country. His departure touched off wild rejoicing in the capital as the first elements of rebel forces entered Havana.
Jubilant crowds lined the streets cheering, while car horns honked for miles as Fidel Castro finally made his way into Havana. My older brother, Juanito, had just brought home a new television, our first. We sat and watched the future of our country unfold in front of us. Our country was torn, as was our family. Juanito despised the revolution. He saw no more good in the rebellion than he did in our former leader, Fulgencio Batista. He believed that they were not to be trusted, and that they were deceiving us all.
It's finally happened. We have surrendered ourselves to the monsters that will destroy us all.
Named for the anniversary of his first attack on the regime in 1953, have grown vastly. Their power enlarged like...
Juanito, that's enough. You should know better than to speak poorly of those who fight to free us.
Free us, Mama. They mean to imprison us, to take our lives and tear them apart. They are not martyrs, but murderers who seek to undermine their own people.
Yes, Mama. Juanito is right. They support socialist views that are sure to tear our country apart.
No, he's not. Fidel is a good man.
He has come to take the imperial hand out of Cuba's pocket, to free us from the control of those who use us and leave our country poor and corrupt. They fight so that we may truly be free.
You are blind, Sheila. Don't speak of what you don't know. And you too, Mama. You have been deceived by the wolves in the sheep's clothing. They will destroy our land. Everyone may stand in the streets and cheer today. That will soon change. And we will all regret it.
That is enough. I do not want to hear any more of this in this house. Mirta, go clean the dishes. Chela, help her, and Antonio, vamos. Get ready for bed.
Juanito, do you really think Mama is wrong about the rebels?
Mama's just confused, that's all. That's what the rebels do, they just confuse people. Mama will catch on soon enough.
Pero, do you really think that they will destroy us?
No. Because evil can never triumph. Although it continues to try and corrupt and exploit the good, good will always win in the end. Hey, don't think about these things anymore, okay? You concentrate on school so you can grow up to make a change and be a leader for the good. Yeah. As a gift.
It's in English.
Papa gave that to me when I was a boy. I read that book every day while I was learning English until I understood every word. It's on your mind, niño.
What were things like when Papa was around?
You don't remember?
I used to, but I barely remember anymore. I barely remember his face. It all seems like a dream. Like it never really happened.
Close your eyes. I'll try to picture Papa. Remember when he used to take us fishing? Remember our secret spot? No one else in the world knew about it? Just you, me, and Papa. Remember the hurricane blew in while we were fishing? And Papa dug a hole in the ground, built us a shelter out of scrap aluminum. You remember how scared we both were?
But not Papa. He never got scared of anything. Except Mama.
No, Mama really knew how to scare Papa. You remember when we got home after the storm? Mama was just standing in the doorway, just giving that look of death.
Papa's face turned bright red as an apple. And he just shrugged his shoulders and said, "We ran into a little rain."
I never seen Mama so mad. He had to sleep in our room for a week. You see? You remember. All you have to do is think about all the great times. Papa would be really proud of you, Antonio. I know I am.
Juanito, are you sure everything's going to be okay?
I'm sure. You don't worry about a thing. Okay? I will take care of you.
Outside Havana's presidential palace, hundreds of thousands rally at the call of revolutionary leader Fidel Castro, who estimated their number at 1 million. Most of the throng wears the colors of Castro's 26th of July movement. They are in an exultant mood as the man who overthrew the Batista dictatorship calls on them to approve the public trials and executions of pro-Batista figures guilty of war crimes and atrocities.
As the months passed, things grew more intense. Mass executions of those in support of the former Batista regime were praised in the streets. The crowds chanted for Fidel and celebrated the new revolutionary government. As I continued my reading and practicing English, things worsened around the house. Juanito and Mama had stopped speaking, and the family was on the verge of falling apart.
¿Sabes qué? Roberto Milas was shot in the street yesterday by Castro's police. He was accused of being a Batista supporter, and they killed him for it.
No, that's crazy. He must have done something wrong. They would not have just killed him for nothing.
Mama, have you not seen what is going on around the country? Mass executions. Our own people chanting and cheering to kill each other for sharing different beliefs. Fidel stands atop his throne, ordering the deaths of his own countrymen. What have that many people done wrong?
Well, this is a very tough time for Cuba right now. And Fidel needs all the support from his people. Those people were terrorists and they needed to be punished.
Listen to what you two are saying. Are you being brainwashed? He must have done something wrong, Mama. They killed him in the middle of the street, right in front of his mother. They're killing innocent people all around the country. And listen to you, Fidel? Have you become close friends? You're both ridiculous. Where does it end? How many freedoms must we surrender before we realize what we have done wrong? Terrorists? He is a terrorist.
This has to stop right now. I do not know what's gotten into you and Juanito, but it must stop now. I want no more talk of this in my house. You will cause nothing but trouble for this family. Why? You would rather the country run by corruption, By Batista's American gangster friends in the casinos and the hotels. Oh, no, the American corporations stealing our land. The rebels have liberated us, and they deserve our support.
As Myrta sat there alone, I can clearly remember the look in her eyes. She seemed alone and betrayed.
Castro and his army of rebel flunkies have disgraced our land. They say they have liberated us. All they have truly done is lock us down. Freedom! Freedom! Where's my freedom? Where's your freedom? The evil has to be stopped. They have set in place their own leaders without any thought of election. They have taken many of their own people and locked them up without trial. They have murdered hundreds and show no remorse for their actions. The injustice must be stopped. We must rise up, we must take them out, and we must act now.
With us tonight is Raúl Bernal. He's a deserter of the Revolutionary Army. He's going to give us access to El Caballo and end this reign of tyranny.
By the time of the first agrarian reform, when Castro forbade foreign land ownership, causing many Cubans to lose their jobs, Mama and Sheila had begun to see the problems with the revolutionary regime. And just when we thought things couldn't get worse, Juanito came home from work.
Hello, Mama! How are you tonight? You feeling good? Are you feeling proud? Proud of Fidel? Comandante.
Juanito, are you drunk? What are you thinking coming to the house looking like this? Do you want your brother to see you like this?
Castro is #1 man in Cuba. In an emotional 4-hour broadcast that evening.
Juanito, have you lost your mind? What have you done?
I lost my job. They took my job. They shut down the factory and put 1,000 men and women out of work. It's your freedom, Mama. They take your land, they take your job, your livelihood, and you call this freedom. Is this your savior, Mama?
I'm sorry that you lost your job. But it's going to be okay. Please stop acting like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were right. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Ay.
It's his.
Juanito, no! Juanito!
Juanito! What the hell are you thinking? Making a scene in the street? The police are already looking for you. Do you want to get yourself killed?
What?
Mama,
What are you
please.
talking about?
Not right now. We must get out of here now. Pack your things. I've secured us a passage on a boat to America.
America? What do you mean? Juanito, what have you done?
Raul was a spy. He was sent in to infiltrate us by the government and catch those who plotted against Fidel. I have just found out and made my way back here to warn you. We must go now.
You fool! What have you done, Juanito? You have killed yourself! You have killed yourself! Dale.
Where is Juanito Rodriguez?
He's not here. He doesn't live here anymore, and we haven't seen him.
Now I know you are lying to me. I will kill each and every one of you without a thought. Where is he?
I can do terrible, terrible things to your entire family. So tell me, where is he?
Okay. Antonio, Sheila, you okay?
That's it then. We need to go. Grab what you can. We need to leave now.
Where's he at?
Oh, there he is.
Stop, that seat. That seat, you have to go now. Stay down.
Juanito, get on the boat!
Stay
Get on the
down.
boat!
Go.
We can all go together!
No, if I don't hold him off, they will take the boat and we will all be killed.
Juanito, get on the boat now! There is no reason
reason for you to stay.
No, Havana. You have to go without me. Okay? Goodbye. Antonio! Remember the secret spot? No one else knows.
My older brother was killed that night, May 27th, 1959. He died for his family. He died for his country. Although I have never spoken of this to anyone, not even my family, I have thought about my big brother and the things he taught me every day since. Evil can never triumph. Good will always win in the end. Those words will forever live with me in our secret spot where no one else in the world knows. And although I know that nobody is perfect, I hope Juanito still looks down proud on his little brother.